we looked at the holistic assessment for classroom-based PBL. Now we are looking at two of its components, the peer assessment and the facilitator assessment. But we will start with the peer assessment. Since we've already discussed the self-assessment, which is a very integral part of the holistic assessment, we will continue with the peer assessment. Now, the peer assessment, we are looking at two aspects. One is within the PBL group itself, where the members of the group will assess their peers. And the second part is the inter-peer assessment, where the groups will actually assess the other groups and vice versa. Now, the actual modality of assessments need to be innovative in a way that it can bring out the best in the group's work. So that encompasses what is peer assessment. The next slide is looking at examples of how in a classroom PBL can be made by the facilitator assessment. Now, obviously, presentation is one of the modalities. Next is the FILA report, then knowledge assessment via quiz, and finally group viva. Now, the FILA report and the knowledge assessment via quiz would be more of looking at how the PBL process itself. FILA is one of the output of the trigger session, whereas the final product, which is the discussion part, can be made into a presentation form, whereas the quiz part would be assessing the overall knowledge of the PBL content. Now, group viva, on the other hand, would be a more innovative method of assessing using the facilitator's assessment mode. Now, in group viva, the students will be subjected to a viva voce together with the group as a whole. And the assessor would be the facilitator, where he will have a group of generic questions and questions based on the FILA report and the discussion final report. So these are some of the modalities of facilitator assessment.